can get a bag. And I'm actually going to go try to find the shorter ladder. I'm going to put this tall ladder over there by where Tucker is at.
Is it taller?
Because it's taller. Yeah, the branches are up higher.
Hey, don't pull on it. What do you think you're doing to my tree, boy?
I think it's some plums. Plums.
Plums? Eat that.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Mm.
Oh, I need one.
You got the... Oh, take the little stem off. They're good. Did you try one, TNT?
I tasted at DR's.
You tasted theirs?
Yeah,
Hey, I saw
they
you
got
riding,
good ones.
I saw you riding George.
You rode George? He's awesome, huh?
Oh my.
They're good. Okay, throw it down. Don't be wasting them, though. If you ain't going to eat it, then you just pick them and put them in a bucket.
Well, you know where your shorter ladder is? By chance? Hi.
Let's see. Hello, Americans.
And other friends and subscribers from around the world.
Back again, man.
Yeah!
Thank you.
So the kids are, I'll find it. Kids are out here getting ready to pick these wild plums. And Miss Kitty makes an awesome jam or jelly. There, man, it is loaded. All right, I gotta go find
If
the
you
ladder.
go at DR's, you can get, if you pick enough of these plums, you can get a plum pie.
Woo, that's a good idea. How are you today, young lady? What do you think? It's like 10 o'clock. You see, we got the grandkids over. It's supposed to be, I think they're predicting 104, 105, which tells me it's going to probably be more like 107, 108 degrees today. I'm so excited. And then we have, man, just a little update on the fire. And it's up this way from us, and I'll clip this one picture in right here. That was a couple of nights ago. It it started off at like 4 or 5 acres, and just keeps growing, and now it's up to I read this morning, I think around 2,500 acres. It just swept through. If you go back on, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. But if you go back on our videos, which is actually last year, and actually I think I filmed some this year because Cara was camped up there. Cara and Raina were camped out up there. We went up that way, and then last year, last fall, me and Cara, we started off pheasant hunting, ended up, man, there wasn't no snow, so we ended up there and grouse hunting. And there's a camp that we go to up there. Man, it was just loaded with all these different mushrooms and everything. And that's when we found the false chanterelles. Dude, that's the area that this fire is in, man. One of my favorite areas, man. Great fishing spot up there. You know, the thing about it all is, it's supposed to burn. That's how the trees and the lodge poles, when the lodge poles or the tamaracks or whatever, when they drop their pine cones or when they're on there, they won't even open to seed without the fire. It's got to have a fire for them to open and spread the seeds and everything, and which the Forest Service and stuff has admitted to, or said, man, that we screwed up by, putting all these fires out. They need to burn, man. It's a crappy part, scary part, all that, but that's how everything renews. So not that I want the fires, man, because it's burning up my stuff. But in 3 years, 4 years, and depending, it depends a lot on how hot the fire goes through, and that's one of the problems with it not burning, every so many years, is all that fuel builds up on the floor, the forest floor, and then it burns too hot, it actually kills off everything. Where, if it just does its cycle, it burns that, keeps that stuff clear. There's my little philosophy on all that, man. I did. My son went to college, man. I learned a lot of this. He went to school for this stuff. Anyway, man, I'm moving the water and I really don't. Man, I've been just got done doing some online stuff, sales, and I'll be hiding from this heat, man. Get up there 100 plus, man. This hillbilly's done. So I'm trying to get this, but I am going to be moving the water. And apple tree's doing good over here. I'll show it. Actually, took a bunch of, look at this little tiny branch. I don't know if I showed that. Look at the apples, dude. This tree was planted last fall. And man, we took off more than half the apples because there's no way these little tiny branches, man, there's like 3 or 4 apples on this. 3 or 4 apples, man. There's 6 or 8 apples. I mean, just crazy. But happy to see it doing good. Had to tie it up there. Still got to finish doing this. This is a currant here. And then I think that's a peach, which looks like the deer got to it. The leaves, they definitely got to it. I'm about to put a cage around it probably. And then we got another prune tree over here. The prune's doing good, and I'll go show this other prune. Well, this one here, I think it's either been 3 or 4 years, and these are Italian prunes, which are, things just loaded with them. I'm very happy. This is Miss Kitty's favorite. This was the 3rd or 4th prune tree that we planted back when we had the goats, man. The goats ate and destroyed, I don't know, 3 of them, 4 of them. Same with the cherries. So we're happy to have that. Yes, sir. 102, 103 in the shade. About 10 to 1. It smells like fire. You can see the smoke. That is smoke coming up off that fire. It's still got wood in here. I started to unload it. It's too dang hot. Oh my God, that's a little bit down too. Holy crap. But I start processing this so I get more in. Not now. Alright, man, so I'm in here. Dude, it is so freaking hot, man. No hat, no nothing, man. It's so hot that dude, really, I just want to go lay in front of the swamp cooler, take a nap. It is too hot for any kind of headwear. Dude, like I said, man, I don't do the heat worth a crap. So, man, then I thought, oh, man, I'll go talk about some of the crap going on in this crazy world. And, dude, I'm so tired of it, man. I just don't even... There's so much crap going on. And smoke screens, man. They're using a lot of it for smoke screens for other things, you know. The raid on Trump's place down in Florida. Dude, they're just trying to find something so that he can't run in 2024 because they know they're screwed because dude, because if you, oh man, dude, see, I'm trying not to go there, but it's any rightful thinking, you know, that anybody with a brain can see all this craziness, and it's all just a big crock of crap. They're trying to destroy this country, and they're doing a damn fine job of it. Dude, I don't even know what I'm on here, man. I almost just didn't even do a video, but I'd started with the kids and the whatever else I was doing, man, the fires and all that. You know, keeping tabs on that. It's not close. I mean, as a crow flies, it's just a few miles, you know, if you just flew right over the top of the mountains. but it's actually, man, if you went by road, it's on the border, Four Corners, man. It's on the border of the Boise National Forest and the Payette National Forest. And to go around, to get there, I don't know, man, 10 to 15 miles, I could probably be right there at it. But it's got a lot of stuff. Not saying that it couldn't come this way. It doesn't look like it's going this way, man. I'm really afraid it's going to go over into Indian Valley and spread. You might have to start spreading through Indian Valley and all that tall, dry grass. It's not going to be good, and then it's going to go up Mesa. I haven't really read any predictions. I think my grandkids are looking for me. Dude, 102 in the shade right now. That's such a worse crap. I don't even really know what to talk on the, I've been reading headlines and stuff, listened to a few podcasts, Joe Rogan. I watched Joe Rogan or listened to Joe Rogan podcasts for years, and he used to be really freaking left-wing nut, but he will ask the questions and stuff, even though he's left, because he just said in last night's podcast, said something, I've never voted for Republican ever. Dude, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat, man, and I will vote for whoever the hell I think's going to do the best job for our country. And it sure the hell ain't the administration we have, and I sure the hell didn't vote for that son of a bitch. So, but the Rogan show, ever since they threatened him or he got in trouble, or whatever, that controversy crap here, I don't know how long ago it was, man, 6 months ago, I guess. Everything runs together and jumbled, and there's so much crap going on. But when he got into that, and they threatened him, and then they started putting the little COVID tags on his podcasts and stuff, he talked all tough or whatever in it, but his show has changed completely, and he still has some interesting people and some interesting talks, but I used to listen to all his podcasts other than the Ultimate or the MMA ones. I'd skip, not that I don't like watching the fights and stuff, but I don't know if anybody that watches Rogan's show now, if you don't know, he is in the process of opening up a comedy club down in Texas there where he's at, and 90% or more of his guests now are comedians. So I mean, he's using the show to promote and get more people to come to, which, hey man, watch out for yourself, fend for yourself. But he doesn't have some of the great people and interviews and stuff like that he used to have, man, are far and few between these days. His podcast, really, the podcasts I've been listening to a lot of history type podcasts and stuff, back in the fur trade and what's that one, Wild West Extravaganza or something it's called, man. He does some pretty good stuff. But then lore, just try to take your mind off of the stuff. I just try to take every day by day. It's all you can really do, man. And try to be prepared the best you can for these crazy times. I just try to, go up the mountain, man, do a little fishing, get some firewood getting, check some fences, play with the grandkids, play with the dogs, split firewood, man, just try to live, because who the hell knows what's, it could all be over tomorrow. Who knows, man? And you can't, I'm not going to be, man, what's his name, Travis on, the Prepared Homestead. Dude, that guy, man, he needs to take a breath and live a little bit, man. That guy has got to be on reading and watching, and, man, he's putting out 2, 3, sometimes 4 videos in a 24-hour period, and, I mean, that guy, man, you know, I mean, that's his thing, man. His channel, he built his channel on this crap, man. Before, you know, before all this crap happened, he didn't really have much of a channel, and he's got the, you know, I don't know what he's at, if he's got 100,000 subs now or not, but me, man, I could give a rat's ass about all that. I'm not going to live my life so that I can get on here and preach to you about all the crazy crap going on that you really can't do nothing about, and you really don't know nothing about, whether you think you do or not. So that's where I'm at with that. That's all I got, dude. I could go sit here and go on, rant and stuff like that. And I listened to, and actually Prepared Homestead's one that I listened to, man, he always has some good facts. You know, I have caught him a few times that I'd watched or listened to Glenn Beck, you know, or something like that. I think it was Glenn Beck. And then when I listened to Travis's show or whatever, Prepared Homestead show, 2 or 3, 4 hours later, it was almost the exact thing that I just heard on that other show. Not that he gets all his stuff there, man. Like I said, man, I have nothing against, man. I actually I think he's doing a good job. I just think the dude needs to take a breath, man, and remember to live his life and not just live for all this drama. This freaking world is definitely drama right now. So make sure that you got a source of water, man, especially when it's 102 in the shade. It is so flipping hot. I'd guess out in the, when I just went out to change the water, I would guess, I don't know, man, 106 probably out there right now. It is just... But make sure you have a source of water. Prepare what you can. Prices on meat and stuff are going up. We're actually working on going in on a hog right now, but prices are, man, the price they're wanting, stuff's a little higher than, which I mean, obviously everything's a little bit higher right now, but we might be getting a quarter or half of a hog. And just prepare what you can, man. The garden, this freaking heat like this is not good for the garden. I just went out and checked with my raspberries. One raspberry bush that was completely, I just planted them earlier this year, but it was completely full of raspberries. Dude, it's pretty much dried up or just dead. And I've been watering it and everything. I don't know if I overwatered it or, I don't know. Dude, I ain't no Mr. Green Thumb, man. I just plant and try to get food. I just keep planting, man. And take what I can get, harvest what I can get, man. My spuds are doing killer. You know, we're in Idaho, though. So, man, stock up what you can. Try to be as much prepared as you can. And, you know, in all these crazy times, man, don't forget to freaking live, breathe. Go out, man, take a walk in the woods or the country, or take a swim in the river, creek, play with the grandkids and your kids. We're only here for a real short time, man. And just remember to, even with all this craziness, to enjoy but be prepared. Good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.